you can see the texture of that bowling ball has changed. We don't see near the cut lines that we had before. So now we're going to the 2000 Aberlon. Put that on there. No problem at all. How do you know when you've gone far enough? Was when you shut it off. If you can still see the lines going the other way, you got more to go. And see, those lines are going just like that. So we can turn it over and do the other side. If you still see the lines underneath from the other direction, you need to stand back one a little bit more and get those out of there. Okay? Doesn't hurt if you have a little bottle of water. You can spritz this with water. It'll keep the Aberlon from getting gunked up. It's totally up to you. Okay? That looks good that way. That's 2,000. Now we're going to get into 4,000. And the ball smooths out even more. Now each step of the way, as I went up in the number, as I went up higher and higher in the number, if you would see this ball traveling down the lane, each one the ball would travel further down the lane before it would break. So the trick is to get behind the customer, in this case the league bowler or whoever you're working with, and watch the player bowl. If you see the player say he's a right-handed bowler, leave a lot of 10 pins. You know, that's the common complaint, always leaving 10 pins. Well, that's screaming at you to tell you that you don't have quite enough surface on the ball. So let's say you had 4,000 Aberlon on that customer's ball, and he comes back and he's complaining, all I ever do is leave 10 pins, 10 pins, 10 pins. Just go down one number. That'll start the ball to hook just a little bit sooner. It'll kick that 10 pin out. Let's say that you have 2,000 on the ball and right-handed bowler. He's complaining all the time. All I do is leave 4 pins, 4 nines. I throw a lot of splits. I'm going high on the head pin. I don't want to move any further left because I'm not comfortable standing over there. It's no problem. All we need to know is what surface is on that ball, and we'll go to a higher number of the Aberlon pad. It'll take the ball further down the lane before the ball turns the corner in the back end. So you can be very effective with a ball spinner and changing surfaces on a bowling ball. You can actually do more with changing surface on a bowling ball than you can with layouts and other methods of changing reaction. So now we have a ball. You can see that thing's looking beautiful. That's a bowling ball that's ready for most customers. Now we have some other products here. We have what we call, this is a Lane Concepts product. Many companies make products. I'm just using Lane Concepts today. This is a compound. So what this will do, this will put a little bit, it's called Extreme Dull. This will put a little bit of a shine on the bowling ball, or sort of a matte finish, but it'll let the bowling ball make full contact with the lane. So we're just going to get a towel, shake this up a little bit, put a little bit on the towel, smear it on there real good. And now we're going to go to the high speed. Okay? I want to burn that compound into the ball. I can feel the heat coming up on the ball. And again, I'm on the high speed. You can do it with a single speed spinner. It just does a better job with the high speed. Let's turn it off and take a look at it. As you can see, not a whole lot different, but you can see a little bit of a sheen happen to that as compared to the other side. So we'll do the other side of that real quick. Burn that in there real good. And then our next surface is going to be using a polish. We're going to use Extreme Shine. Every company out there makes a great polish, so you pick your favorite company. We sell Storm, we sell Lane Concepts here at Innovative. If you're brand loyal, that's no problem. They all make an excellent polish right now. You just use whatever you want, but I'm just demonstrating the difference there. One of the other things you want to do is you want to use a different rag for each different individual surface that you put on. So now we're going to try to put a shine on this ball. So we'll go to Extreme Shine, shake it up a little bit, put that on there, Smear that around. Again, we're going to go to the high speed. And as you can see, I'm standing on that, I'm burning that into the ball. Right now my hand feels like it's on fire, which is what you want. Okay. Take a look at that and see what it looks like. Now you're starting to see a real shiny finish on that bowling ball. This will get the bowling ball even further down the lane, as well as keep a nice sharp back end reaction. And this lane concepts, I think now they're calling it Pro's Choice. It's really the same stuff. Bring that in there. Product we have is a good ball cleaner. Again, we're using the Lane Concepts Extreme Clean. Let's give it a squirt of that. That'll bring it up to a nice tacky finish all the way around. Clean off any excess residue from the polish. Another squirt or two. And you can see that that bowling ball went through quite a transition from the time we started until now. Clean out the finger inserts real good for the customer. And there you have a bowling ball with a nice great shine on it. No track on it. That thing is like brand new. Just clean it up for the customer. And you can charge them whatever your market will bear for that. But that bowling ball will react completely different with that surface on it than it will with the original 180 where we started. And that's how you resurface a bowling ball using an innovative 2-speed cabinet mount ball spinner.